Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews. Today we're here after seeing The Martian, the new Ridley Scott movie starring Matt Damon. There's going to be no spoilers in here, so don't worry. This is purely going to be a thumbs up, thumbs down type of review. And I just have to start off by saying I was thoroughly entertained throughout the entire movie. Very happy. I firmly suggest you see this movie. It's been getting a lot of Best Picture buzz for the Oscars, and it's been certified fresh for Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's a suspenseful movie that tries to stick to the facts that were brought up in the book, and I think it does that really well. And according to my father, I did not personally read the book, so I did not know the events going into it, so I was thoroughly astounded by what happened at every beat. But he said it stuck to the book, but it made it more entertaining. The one thing he said was the book or the movie was a little bit too long for its own good, and the only reason I can imagine he says that is because he knows what events will be happening. He knows basically what's going to happen in this story. Myself, I did not. I thought it was perfectly timed. I liked all the characters that were brought up. There were no superfluous characters in my mind. All of them had a job to do, and all of them thought it best to try and find a way to rectify the situation of the character Mark Watney being left on Mars alive while the character is trying to sustain himself on this barren type of planet. So I thought it was really satisfying watching this movie all the way through, considering what the Mark Watney character was going through to sustain himself and the rest of the characters were doing to talk amongst themselves about how to bring him back, how to sustain him as well. I think you'll be thoroughly entertained, and I did not see it in 3D, and I really don't see much of a reason to see it outside of I always like seeing 3D movies because they always add another layer on top of what you're really seeing. And in terms of seeing a space movie, and I would call this a science fiction space movie, I think it would add a lot of depth to it, just kind of pulling you in to where the Mark Watney character is. So if you can see it in 3D, I would recommend seeing it in 3D. If you can't, I don't think you're really missing out on the entirety of the movie. But I've heard that 3D does it well. I'll try and see it in 3D as well. But I didn't feel like I missed out on anything, speaking to others who have seen it in 3D. So I do suggest go see the movie. Came out this past Friday. I think it's going to be good, and I think it's going to rack up a lot of money. So that's my take on it. Thanks for watching. Find us on Facebook, Beam, Instagram, and Snapchat. Please subscribe to Creative Reviews and 5149 Media. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.